Bro, just work on crosshair placement and mastering one agent. Bet. So after reading that comment, I decided to take on the challenge of sticking to one agent for an entire week, which is tough for me because I usually feel with whatever role the team needs. Honestly, I like switching things up. Playing different agents keeps the game fresh. Sticking to one sounds like boredom to me. But for the sake of the experiment, I forced myself to commit. 1 week, one agent. And the agent I chose, Iso. Yeah, that Iso, the guy who turns your screen into a Call of Duty 1v1 gulag, the one agent everybody hates to play against, which is exactly why I picked him. Also, my friend Mike said, you should play Iso, you have good aim, which is a wildly optimistic take, but hey, I'm an engineer, I experiment, so let's find out. Will I start carrying and climbing like crazy, or will this week just be a disaster? Day 1 was a great way to start this challenge, as it started with 2 match MVPs in 2 games. I lost the first game, unfortunately, but had a great performance all around in those games. I was entering well, I had clutches, good timings, good positioning. It felt like I was playing at my best until that Icebox game. Oh man, I am still tilted about that Icebox game. Fellas, have you ever had an insta-lock Reyna that is going to sit and spawn the whole attack half, holding for a flank, acting as a human killjoy turret, not entering at all ever, not helping with the blind since, you know, it's better if she keeps it for post plant, right? And when I said the whole half, I meant the whole half. This little shit is actually going to find himself so many times in a post plant 2v3 with 2 blinds still. And I can't even say anything because he ended the game with 35 kills. We won the attack half 8-4. I'm convinced that if he entryed with me every round, we would have won it 11-1. The worst part is, I looked at his tracker and he does this every game. Locks in a duelist and never entries a site, which is crazy to me. Bro, play Cypher. It's much better for your playstyle. Why am I complaining though? After all, he got 35 kills and we won the game, right? Well, first, it would have been much easier if he played the game and not baiting his whole team the whole time. Secondly, I don't want anyone watching this video thinking that this is something that you should do. This is a bad way to play the game. If you consistently have 2 blinds in a post-plant situation, you're just baiting, and it's just gonna lose you games. Alright, my rant is over. The next day wasn't as good. Well, I still ended positive on the day, we won 30 games and lost 2, but personally, I didn't play that well. But what matters is we won more games than we lost, and honestly, it wasn't that bad either. I even aced in the first game.
Spike down.
Neutralized.
B door.
I planted.
Enemy spotted.
Destabilizing. Stopping fire.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Got 4. My ult is ready. No distractions.
I definitely tried my best, but in some games it wasn't enough. Sometimes that's just how it goes. I felt I wasn't really impactful in the games and I saw it as an issue. But like I said, we ended positive and it's what matters at the end of the day. I have one regret about day 3 of this challenge. I should have played more games because I was frying.
Reloading.
No distractions.
Got Euro.
Last player standing.
You're finished.
There's somebody mad, watch.
Got 3.
One enemy remaining.
Got 4. Focusing. Breaking down.
Multiple enemies A.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Spike spotted A.
I only played 2 games and honestly, I feel like if I kept playing, I would have ranked up that day. But I didn't. And I regret it because the next day wasn't that great. It started off fine. We won the first game and I played pretty well. The enemy ISO on the other team called me a rat in one of the rounds, so obviously I had to prove him wrong.
Reloading.
Good kill. Good first blood.
Enemy down. My ult is ready. No.
Melt him, I'm
charges.
not.
One enemy remaining.
Careful, careful. Nice.
I got ISO. Stand aside. Enemy
B?
down.
Rena's in, Rena's in.
Let's be.
Enemy
B, B, B,
spotted.
B.
Not enough.
Good trade.
Try again.
I got him.
One enemy remaining.
100 on Gecko.
Just
Easy.
as that playlist ends.
Despite a late comeback from the enemy team, we won the game quite convincingly. And the next game was my rank up game to Silver 3. But I played the worst I had played the whole week. I couldn't shoot, I wasn't able to take any space, and it didn't help that the enemy chamber was smurfing. But at the end of the day, I played horrible and that loss is on me. I was so close to finally ranking up after being stuck in the same rank for a while now. I had my chance and I blew it. After that loss, I stopped playing for the day, I wasn't feeling myself and wasn't playing well. And the same thing kinda happened the next day. I got unlucky with the smurfs and throwers. In my last game it was 10-10 and my Reyna left, and despite bringing it up to 12-10 by myself, as you can see in this clip.
Try again.
One enemy remaining.
Got 3. My ult is ready.
We lost that game 14-12. Those 2 days were on a weekend, so I thought maybe it was because of that. People are bored, so they're just trolling more. I was just finding excuses, to be honest, but still. I decided I would come back the next day and do what I couldn't do today. I hate this game. First game of the day, one of our teammates bought it for 11 rounds. 11. So we lost that game, obviously. It was much closer than you think though. We lost 14-10, almost as if we didn't play 45 for 11 rounds, we would have won this game easily. The enemy team started double upping too, because you know, being 45 wasn't enough of an advantage for them. They had to show how much of a pussy they are. I got really mad in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Especially when our Reyna, who had left for 11 rounds, came back for the second half and just started talking like nothing happened. Bought it the whole fucking 6th round and you DC, you come back and you dare to fucking
Last
talk?
round before the switch.
I'm pretty sure our Omen 2 was trolling. He was duped with the Reyna, but anyways, we lost the game, lost the next one too. Probably because I was still tilted. We finally caught a win after in my last game and played pretty well overall. Even almost got a clip.
Our main.
Got 3.
Main.
Main? I'm getting the guy main.
Distraction.
You go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the spike.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
fuck, the guy's
One
main too.
enemy remaining.
Main. Avec
And that's the end.
On 5. And this is kind of where I'm ending this challenge. I wish I could have at least ranked up, but honestly, out of all the games I played on ISO, I played like one bad one. And I'm pretty happy with that. Playing this agent really changed how I play Valorant. I was never good, nor did I like entering a site before playing ISO. I played Jet in the past, and I think I just didn't trust my teammate to follow me and trade, and to be honest, they don't. But with ISO and his util, I can just run at the enemies and kill them quite easily, and by the time I take site on my own, my teams just get less scared and can't plant the spike. Overall, I had fun playing ISO, and I might just keep playing it, to be honest. Make sure to suggest anything in the comments, since one of them just gave me that idea. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and come watch me play on stream. See you in the next one.